In this episode, we're talking about how to generate leads to your B2B business. Most B2B businesses are chasing leads the hard way, whether it's endless networking or cold outreach or paying agencies to spam the decision makers. But the reality is that real traction doesn't come from making more noise. It comes from smarter positioning, being more strategic. If your content isn't filtering leads, then you're spending time on the wrong calls. And if your message isn't clear, the right people never find you in the first place. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to generate high-quality leads using strategic content, especially on YouTube, and how to leverage your expertise to completely dominate your niche. So let's dive right in. Let's look at a few misconceptions that you might have about marketing a B2B business. You need to attend tons of networking events to get leads in B2B. So this can work if you're going to networking events and all the other people at those events or other businesses. That can be a way to meet them. If you're doing this successfully, then maybe keep doing it for a while until you find something to replace it, something that's better. But how scalable is it by itself? Like, how many events can you go to? How many leads are you generating per event? Is this the best use of your time? LinkedIn automation is the secret weapon for scalable B2B lead generation. Now, of all the social platforms, LinkedIn seems to make the most sense for business to business. But let me ask you something. How do you like your LinkedIn experience? How do you like all the promotional messages that you get from other businesses? How often do you respond to those promotions? I know for me, it's really annoying and it makes me not want to go to LinkedIn. Now, there is a much better way to use LinkedIn. I've had many successful LinkedIn campaigns that are drastically different than what you're seeing everyone else do. I might as well share that secret for you because I think it will be valuable if you really like LinkedIn. And then I'm going to go on to share another strategy. Okay, so instead of thinking of LinkedIn as a place to promote, think of it as a place to build relationships. Now, LinkedIn doesn't have a content search engine that's worth anything, but they have a people search engine or a title search engine. So if you're looking for a person that has a specific expertise or title, you can do searches and you can find people who are your target audience. I want you to do an experiment. Maybe you find 100 people that you think are your ideal clients, that you find their profiles on LinkedIn. Send them a message. Don't tell them anything about yourself, about your business, about your expertise, about what you could do for them. Don't mention any of that. All I want you to do is give them a sincere, genuine compliment. Read through their profile, look at what they're doing, and give them a compliment like, I just wanted to say I really appreciate what you're doing to make the world a better place. Give a specific example that you read from their profile and tell them, keep up the great work. And that's it. Don't say anything else. If you do that experiment, you will get people to reply. I'm betting at least half of them will reply to you. They'll tell you thank you. But some of them will have read your profile. Some of them will have gone to your website. And some of them will have gone to your YouTube channel and watched some of your videos. So that strategy works. It used to be my #1 source of lead generation. And then I found a better way, and that better way is YouTube. High-value B2B leads only come through word of mouth or referrals. Okay, any leads, whether B2B or B2C, if you're getting leads from word of mouth or referral, those are amazing. Those are amazing leads. And why is that? Because there's already a relationship of trust. They've been referred to you by somebody that they know and they had a good experience and they had good things to say about you. So when you're talking with them, you don't have to convince them. There's already trust that's there. They're also already qualified. The person who referred this lead to you, they thought, they're similar to me and they could probably benefit from this service. So they were handpicked as somebody who might be a potential client for you. So anything you can do to continue to get referrals and word of mouth clients, yes, keep getting those, but it's really hard to scale. What if there was a way to get referral quality leads in a way that was more scalable? Most advertising out there takes an ad that sends them to a landing page with a video, so an ad that leads to a promo video, and then hopefully you make some sales or hopefully you generate leads or appointments. What if there was a better way? What if there was a way to build a relationship first before they ever watched that promo video? The conversations that you would have if you built the relationship first, those would be referral quality lead conversations. So in a moment, we're going to talk about what type of content is that can build a relationship. Also, What if that content filtered your leads for you? It filtered in the right people who would make the best clients, and it filtered out those people who aren't really interested in your services at all. Here's the formula. What you've got to do is some research to find the questions that your target audience is asking. And today, with the advancements of Google and with the development of AI tools like ChatGPT, people are typing in way more words into their questions. So when we do our keyword research, we can know exactly who these people are and have way more detail about the question they're asking, so we can give a very detailed answer. So we start with the research, we find the questions being asked by your target audience. Then we make videos answering those questions, and if we put that specific content on YouTube, it rises very quickly to the top of YouTube search. But something else very cool happens. This YouTube video will also appear at the top of Google search, and your video will be recommended on tools like ChatGPT. So this process of finding the questions that your target audience is asking, that becomes key. It's so valuable and it's super critical. Creating content any other way just doesn't work. The biggest hope that people have is, well, maybe this will be really entertaining and it will go viral. But that doesn't generate leads. Is it worth starting a YouTube channel for a B2B business? Well, many years ago, the answer was an obvious yes, because you can find the questions that business owners are asking. But now, with the advancement of tools like ChatGPT, people are being way more specific with their questions, and so it makes it even easier for us to sort through, ooh, this question is being asked by a consumer, but this one's being asked by a business owner. And so you can only make videos focusing on business owners if you're B2B. So if you want to generate leads and you want people to find you on Google and on YouTube and on ChatGPT and on Perplexity, then the best and the easiest way to do that is to start a YouTube channel for your business. What kind of lead magnets work best in B2B? Okay, so talking about lead magnet, that's how you transition somebody from a viewer of this video into a lead. The thing that I need to point out is this video is not a promo video. Earlier I talked about you have a relationship builder and then you have a promo video. So these videos we're putting on YouTube, that's the relationship builder. You're just answering their question. You're not selling anything of yourself. You're not talking about you, your brand, your company, your products, your services. You just focus on answering their question. When they get to the end of that video, you offer them a free gift, a lead magnet. It can be a mini course, it can be a PDF download, it can be any type of digital product that's easier for you to deliver, but it would be super valuable to them. And you know what they need because they're typing in the question, right? They're doing this research on Google or YouTube or ChatGPT, and they're getting the answer to that question from you. So when they get to the end of the video, you can say something like, now that you understand blank, I have a free resource that's going to help you implement it. Here's my free gift. So then they leave YouTube and they go to your website and they enter in their contact information so that they can become a lead and they can get that free gift. That free gift ideally will be free for you to deliver. It'll be a digital download, so it's easy for you to deliver. It needs to be super valuable, and you need to give it a valuable sounding name. So in the video, I said that you're not selling anything, but when you're giving them this free gift, you do need to sell them on the value of the free gift. Let them know what this free gift will do for them. Now, earlier I mentioned that you don't want your video to go viral. And I didn't just say that because there's a different type of traffic that I want you to have, but going viral can actually hurt you. And I want you to understand why. When you understand that, you'll be able to hone in and focus more on the right type of content. The next episode you're going to watch, I'll link to it right here. It's called Why Viral Videos Might Be Hurting Your Business. If you're serious about generating leads for your B2B business, you definitely need to watch that video next. I'll see you there.